Okay, we have pressed the button. Let's make sure that they can hear us and see us. They can see us. Can they hear us? Okay, yes, they can hear us. Okay, hello. Welcome, everybody. This is round three of the TTS Invitational. We have in front of us a Zach Vandenberg with his Brotherhood folks versus an Eric S and his Asgard. On the call with me right now is a great friend of the channel, Curtis. How are you, Curtis?
I'm doing great tonight. How are you doing?
Good. I think it's so sly that so for those of you not in the know, um, Curtis here. Oh, here let me tell them that they can. Oh, it looks like they've already rolled priority, and Eric has won. Y'all are good to start when y'all are ready. Maybe. Uh, I think it's so sly, or it's so cool that you get to watch and commentate on this, and you get to play the winner. Well, potentially you get to play the winner. You're going to be playing Liam later on this week, and whoever is the winner of that game is going to play the winner of this game. How cool is that?
Yeah, definitely. So I have a vested interest for sure.
Okay, how and correct me, are you're playing Inhumans, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so if you had to choose between the two, between Asgard and Brotherhood, which one would you rather go into?
It doesn't matter. We gotta beat them all.
Okay, got it. So there isn't a let me ask them um what threat level are y'all playing at?
They'll be 17.
Oh, just
I
kidding.
think both
Yep.
both are 17 points. It's a cool combo because both of the crises do damage potentially. So um it's like
Oh,
it's a fighty crisis, but they're also going to have the crisis itself hurting them with the meteor flips and the cubes. So it might be a very might be lots of damage kicking around here.
yeah. Okay, so through the amazing magic that is Microsoft Paint, I have both of their lists up here. So Pork Leader, it's his deadly meteors. Right here, right here, and Zach's tubes, Choobs. That's how you spell that. If you're wondering, if you're curious. So what's 17? I guess I should ask. Do you have any do you have any experience playing either Brotherhood or Asgard? I guess everybody has some experience playing Asgard, given like last season's Thor 2 fiasco.
Yeah, the Asgard list doesn't have a lot of options at 17. I think he actually has to play four wide here because he's got a five, a five, a four. Oh no, he's got Valkyrie, so
Yeah.
he could play something weird, but I think usually Asgard will go 5-5-4-3 here. Um,
So you're
that
you're
um,
expecting. Oh, he does not have Loki in his list. He's only either a Mighty Thor or a five threat Thor. Oh, what a shame. He also doesn't have six threat Thor. What a shame. That's a real shame in my eyes. I think
yeah,
I think six threat Thor is a real badass.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think in this list, Thor's leadership, like normal Thor's leadership, is pretty good with all the damage from the crisis. Bill is pretty good here on Eric's side, just because he can reduce all that damage if he wants to.
True.
And I would expect Zach is probably bringing a Juggernaut here, and having lots of ways to throw Juggernaut into his team is pretty good against Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that's on that side, and then Zach has a choice whether to take Magneto or Mystique, and it could really go either way. There's 8 points on the board, so it's kind of that mid speed. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out in a second here, though. It looks like.
Ooh, okay. They're loading them all up now. Um, okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Okay, so it looks like Eric went with a Mighty Thor as their leader. Mighty Thor, Valkyrie, Wong. Oh, okay, that's very interesting. If I'm not mistaken, a small base medium mover can make it to the origin bomb, or at the very least, they can make it to a cosmic cube. So Wong could meditate past the thing and make it to. Never mind. That's not correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no,
There's.
that's yeah. Usually Wong likes to do that and then stand on a secure. So with a pay to flip, he's not gonna have a lot to do in round one. But
Mm-hmm.
giving Jane a charge, that's always pretty useful.
Yeah, or Lady Sif, a Master Swordsman, or something like that. Oh no, wait, she already has two. Oh wait, so
Yeah.
Lady Sif and Valkyrie, they both have their charges online round one. Lizard, I'm assuming, is just gonna go pick up a cube somewhere and probably stand on this back origin bomb. I'm
Yeah, I think Lizard's definitely the one that Eric wants holding cubes here. I think that's the right call.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So deployment's already gone. Oh wait, sorry. Let's go through each of these lists. Do you want to run down um Zach's list for me and his tactics cards?
Yeah, so Zach's got Mystique, Toad, Juggernaut, Avalanche, and Logan. I think Juggernaut's really good here, being able to reduce cube damage and meteor damage, and Logan's got healing factor. So, he's got a good, strong team for this. And then he's got
Yeah.
Patch Up Brace, Do You Know Who I Am, Asteroid M, and Recal, which is all pretty straightforward.
Do you know who I am? Asteroid M and Recal. How sick. So no healing factor or whatever that card is called for Logan. So that leads me to believe that he's probably not going to pick up a cube. But that was a cool read from Zach that he just saw that Eric had no mystic attacks in his squad. So a Logan is a really safe bet here. I'm the trouble that I always have with Logan though is how do I keep this man out of three of his teammates
Hmm.
so that he gets those I'm not very nice rerolls.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in this case, it'll be interesting to see how he deploys. He's put Logan and Mystique down or no, I guess that's Avalanche and Mystique. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think he wants Logan to be.
Oh, probably on the
I
top
would
side,
put
huh?
him. Yeah, I'd put him on the top side and have him be able to move and try to put some aggression um, into Eric's side of the board, and
Mm.
just be a real pain, kind of standing behind enemy lines, threatening some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, or put that man right in the center.
Yeah. Yeah, with the spacing on meteors, I mean, you can definitely have people on different points, but still be within three if you're right in the center and everyone else is on the flanks. So yeah, he's
Uh,
got a plan there.
okay. Alrighty. So, um, looks like we did not go over Eric. So Eric has Mighty Thor, Valkyrie, Wong. I actually yes we did. Yes we did. We did. Oh my god. Okay. I was just saying how unfocused I am at the beginning of this. So you're gonna have to catch me whenever I fall like that. Okay. So they do have Doomed Prophecy. I have seen this card a lot, but I've never actually seen it used. How are you supposed to use this card, Curtis?
Yeah, it's probably my favorite Asgard card. And he's got a really good team for it. So basically, Valkyrie or Lady Sif, you flip them to the injured side, even Jane sometimes. and then they're waking up with lots of power. They each add a bunch of dice to their rolls, and Lady Sif gets her Master Swordswoman, and Valkyrie gets Warrior of Legend to count extra dice faces. So they scale
Oh.
really well when they've got a whole bucket of dice, and you just go first with them and do your best to throw a bunch of dice into an enemy model, knowing you're probably going to lose them, but if you can take out someone important or win the game that turn, it works out okay.
Okay, okay, all right. So it's definitely a like round 3 or round 4 play and um and it's a hope for the best. Okay, all right. I can
Oh yeah.
believe it. And with things like Odin's Blessing and like all of the defensive tech that Jane's leadership gives you, um, these Asgardians can last for quite a long time as far as like when they get flipped over. So like a turn 3 and then going into turn 4 being dazed, flip over is not super out of the question here. Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
so we have stuff happening. This is a Valkyrie going over here picking up a cube, which is cool. That's a size 3, and I believe Valkyrie can throw size 3 if I'm not mistaken. No, just kidding. She can throw size 2s, but that means she'll have some really nice cover
Yeah, the
behind
cool
her.
thing with Asgardians is they kind of I think they kind of like these fighty pay to flips because they can pick up an extract and flip a point with their 2 power. So it's
Oh,
then you save money for the other ones to use their charges because Valkyrie's kind of doing two of the things.
oh, wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Interesting. So, do you think Lady Sif is going to be the same way, or or is it Wong going to pick up that cube down there?
It's a good question. I It could go either way. I think he probably wants Wong to give Jaina power to
Mm,
go and charge someone, but maybe Lady Sif goes and picks up that cube and then moves towards that far point where Mystique and Avalanche are.
mm-hmm.
They're probably not super threatening to her because I think they're all physical attacks.
Yeah, and 4 dice at that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I don't know
I
though.
think Juggernaut's going to be able to get into range of Valkyrie here. So, depending on how that roll goes, when Jugs rolls 8 dice, that could really spike her. So we'll see.
Mm.
Be interesting how that plays out.
Okay, so we just saw Toad go up to the center, pick up a cube, and get refunded for it. Which kind of just reminds me that we're playing Mystique leadership. So
Mhm.
how does Mystique leadership? I mean, it gets you the power. Oh wait, does Mystique leadership work on secures as well? As it only extracts? Let's take a
It's
look.
just extracts, but it has the same effect where a character with 1 power can go pick up an extract and then flip a point because they get
Mm.
refunded on the extract. You can't do it in the reverse order where you do a secure first or you don't get a refund.
Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so Mystique here in one move could move between the cube and the meteor, pick up the cube, flip the meteor, and then potentially move away or something. I'm not
Mm.
sure what he wants to do there.
Yeah,
Looks
I'm
like
not
his
sure.
lizard though is diving
Oh yeah, look
the
at this.
far cube.
Look at this
Yeah,
rascal. Ooh, does he make it? That's kind of tight. Uh oh.
yeah. He had to go around a corner there. It's close. That terrain is kind of blocking it, but I think he still makes it.
Oh yeah, I think he makes it as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, lizard. What a guy. What a guy this model is.
Yeah, it's always good to see Lizard played aggressively because no one really wants to punch into him. It's not very efficient, and
Yeah,
um,
yeah. But I don't know. If any, I feel like if any model could do it, it's Juggernaut. Because I have
yeah,
personally been one shot by this model so many times. It's like it's
yeah,
not
fair
even
enough.
funny. Twice in 2 games in a row when I played Schmid, I was playing what's his name, Shang Chi, and in my brain I was like, Shang Chi's fine. Physical attack into Shang Chi, range 2. This is what he wants, and then whammy, like 1,300 successes going to him.
Yeah, it happened. Oh man. This is interesting. He's measuring out Jugs just going up and punching Lizard. Uh, I wonder if he's also considering if he can just go around Lizard and punch Valkyrie. I'm not sure.
Hmm. True. Out of the two, yeah, I think I agree. But yeah, I don't. Well, he does destroy size threes, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
so yeah, that's totally reasonable that he could probably move over up here around him and then slide. Maybe he doesn't get the ping damage, but he for sure gets within range too. I kind of assume.
Yeah, it'd be close. He has to go out of his way a bit, so I'm not totally sure on the measurement. All right. Looks like Zach's going with Avalanche here.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think he wants a extract on Mystique. It's just like too much. Like the general rule, I think, is that you just like almost never put an extract on your leader, right? Because it gives your opponent too much value for punching into them. Is that the way you see it, or do you see it a different way?
Yeah, I think that's fair. The times where I might put it on a three threat leader is if I had a nice back point that I could hang out on.
Okay. So
Somewhere
like
and score a couple points.
so
But
so like Star Lord or Storm, that kind of thing, where they have range four things.
yeah, range four, they can hang out. Um, but yeah, I think in this case, there's not a lot of safe spots for Mystique to stand, and
Mm-hmm.
so she probably doesn't want to be taking a bunch of extra cube damage either.
Oh yeah, yep. That's fair. And Avalanche loves that extra money. Him getting 2 power a turn is so good, so nice.
Yeah, that landslide being able to push everyone around is good. Um,
Huh.
yeah, so it looks like he did the play where he ended up flipping both. I think
Okay.
that's smart.
Why does Avalanche have a damage on him?
He
Probably just a
rolled he
misclick.
rolled a skull on the meteor flip.
Ah, ooh, spicy.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be interesting because he might not even be attacked, and he's going to have two damage going into the next round just from the cube and the meteor now. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting crisis like that, and I think Eric definitely had the option of running a Bill or a Thor, and even running Thor one leadership to be able to heal off some of that damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone for the more. I think this is a more scenario oriented team here. Um, but still has a lot of damage for sure.
Really, you think this is a more scenario oriented than like if you contrasted that with a bill?
Well, I think you have an option to go four wide and be always trying to win prio and win through attrition. When
Okay.
when I see Wong and Lizard instead of Thor one, that feels a bit more like you want to be wide, score lots of points, pick up lots of cubes, and maybe go last to flip meteors over.
Okay.
I mean, all plans all plans work. It's just interesting. Um, it's interesting scouting for potentially playing them what their preference might be.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. This does. The more I think about it, the more of an unfair advantage this feels like. I feel like I'm doing something dirty here, letting you
That's
this like session of us both just brainstorming into these papers. Okay, so if the commissioners come for you, y'all didn't see nothing. All right, I was never here. Oh, okay. Looks like he's gonna go do a Wong. He's
yeah,
gonna
I
have.
kind of like I kind of like this.
Yeah. I can see it too because just because Avalanche and Mystique, they're both gonna have a Lady Sif in their face, so they're not gonna have like a whole bunch of breathing room to spare to try and punch Wong in the head.
Yeah, yeah, and I think Wong, you're very okay with a two threat picking up a point and walking somewhere, maybe where he can be within range three for a heal on Jane and Sif, but still quite out of the fight.
Okay. And
I'd
and
I'd consider putting him like almost right behind where that sign is. Give him some cover, but give him range 3 range to maybe the middle and the far point.
Ooh,
But I think he just moved and meditated.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think he
yeah,
was
yeah.
happy with that spot. Yeah, that's a good spot though. He's pretty safe there, and I think he gets range 3 to where Jane and Sif are going to be standing at the end of this round. So I think it's a perfect location for Wong.
Hmm. Gosh, this is so cool. Um, okay, it looks like we're having a Juggernaut activation. Um, it doesn't look like he's trying to go around Lizard. I think he's just gonna punch Lizard in the mouth. Yeah, yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah,
Oh, what nice folks. So accommodating for the stream. So this is 8 dice into Lizard's 4. No re-rolls because they are within 2.
oh,
I
yeah.
jinxed it.
Jugs does that sometimes.
Jugs does that sometimes. Okay, cool. Well, he did get the push. I don't know how useful that push is. Maybe he pushes him into Logan range. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm curious. Sometimes sometimes with Logan, there's angles where you can push people to move attack and then end up sitting on a point. Uh,
Mm.
so there might be something there where he can move and attack Lizard and still be on that middle point to flip it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Green. Green. Oh, wow. Have you ever seen the movie Green Knight? That movie is so cool. With I don't remember his first name. Something Patel. Anyways, I got totally. Oh wait, y'all. So it's been a long time since I took my ADHD meds. So we're gonna be all over the place. So y'all just be prepared. The ADHD is powerful. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm focused. I'm focused, Mid. Um. Okay. All right. Sorry. Yes. If there is time, there can be King Black Bolt. Have you played King Black Bolt, Curtis?
No, I just watched him being played under Mac's leadership though, so maybe Schmidt could give some advice because he was on the receiving end of that.
Oh, was it you were playing Interschmidt?
No, I would never play Max. Come on, who do you think I am?
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, so this is a charge into Avalanche.
Yeah, it's a
Avalanche,
big lady Sif whiff too, but he's got a Jane reroll here.
yeah.
Maybe. Oh no,
Oh,
another blank.
nice, 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 nice.
The whiff on
All
defense
right,
too.
everybody's just trying to, shake the dust off. The first attacks, those are always the practice runs.
Well, this crisis combo is just so crazy because even though it's a big whiff, Avalanche is still gonna have half his health bar gone going into round 3 just because of the just because of the damage he's taken from
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. And it is Eric on priority, so that's gonna be a nice little pickup. Uh,
Yeah, and I don't think Lady Sif doesn't really. Yeah, I think she can hit Avalanche pretty good here.
yeah.
We'll see what
Ooh.
Mystique wants to do if she plays aggressive
Uh,
into Sif or not.
looks like she tried to flip the point and took a damage for her troubles. So, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah, it happens. I think that's a coin flip if I'm doing the math right.
Does Sif has 3 yellow? Yeah.
Yeah. But this is where with how Eric placed his Wong, there's a good chance that even if Sif even if Sif takes another damage or so, she might have that healed off by Wong at some point in the next round, and I think that
Mm.
would be really strong.
Wow, yeah. I like this setup, this little matchup. It's technically 6 threat versus 6 threat, but maybe Mystique does not opt into it and just instead goes to the middle and gets a hammer thrown into her head. Oh wait, actually, Jane doesn't have enough money for charge.
Yeah, Zach's definitely feeling better about the idea that Jane didn't get a power pass from Wong, and so she doesn't have the same impact round 1.
Hmm.
Now Jane kind of has to choose either she has to double move and try to flip the point, or she has to move and attack and won't be able to flip. So
Mm.
I think that's I mean, it's a good play by Zach to recognize that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And with the secures how they're divvied up right now, I think it's going to be a even Steven points values if Jane's not able to flip that point.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like there's a good chance.
Ooh. Yeah, I
Uh,
would imagine that right now Logan can get to either Lizard or Sif.
yeah,
Um, but in neither case is he getting his rerolls. So I'm very curious. I mean, I kind of imagine you just no, 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 no. Avalanche probably does need some backup. So you probably go bottom with him, right? And you
yeah.
hope.
It's tough to say. I can see it either way. Might depend where Jane goes, but if Logan ended up on the top side, then maybe he's looking at round two, trying to go into Valkyrie. Although I think Jugs probably does that just fine.
Mm-hmm.
So whereas I don't think Avalanche is set up very well to do much to Lady Sif, especially with Wong backing her up there. He's just all physical attacks, and that's what Sif is very good into. So
Mm.
um,
Does she get to do rerolls on defense too with her Master Swordswoman?
yeah, and the difference with her and Zemo is she's got 4 physical for that, and then she also has damage reduction. So it's just it's
Ooh.
very hard to do more than 1 damage to her with low dice physical attacks.
True, true. But, Logan does have Pierce, so that's not nothing.
Yeah, I think sending Logan over there is good. Avalanche probably can't do it by himself, so he may have to send in a backup and let Juggernaut just try to take care of Valkyrie.
I see, I see,
Um,
yeah. And then kind of just hope that Toad and Mystique live. Oh, okay. So
yeah,
looks like we're doing a double move and we're just gonna try to flip this point.
yeah, I think it's about a 70%er to for 4 dice to flip over one body, so it's a
Ooh,
reasonable
do they
call.
get it? Oh, he gets it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think this is Eric's really, Eric really does seem like he wants to play a points game here and be aggressive on the scoring and, days maybe when he needs to. Um,
Ooh.
so it's interesting. Yeah, measuring that for Logan. It's close.
Look at these sneaky devils. I mean, if he wants to, he could also just go into Jane. I know that's like not gonna get him any points immediately, but like I feel
Well, if he
like
hits,
oh sorry, go ahead.
yeah, if he hits Jane, he does have a chance to place and flip that middle point back. So he can do that with Lizard or Jane right now.
Mm-hmm. And I bet or yeah, with Lizard or Jane, yeah, absolutely. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's a way. No, I don't think there's anywhere that Logan can get where he's outside of three of a friend. So those I'm not very nice dice. I think are just a dream right now. Wow.
Yeah, the
Sorry. Go ahead.
what what he could be eyeing up is if you place off a Lizard, the next round, your first attack into Valkyrie might not get rerolls, but if you place on the backside of Valkyrie, then she would be out of 3. Um, he could be doing the same, thinking about attacking into Wong, um, where you kind of end up behind the other team. But yeah, he is going into Jane here.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't hate this because Jane has a lot of health on her front side, but on the back side, I think she's only like 5 or 6 or something like that. So it's like really really dangerous. And if you can force them to use Odin's blessing on Jane rather than one of their extract holders, it does a ton to your tempo in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, eyeing up a cheeky little Wong punch too. I love that. But
Yeah, I think he's.
Curtis, the troubles about going into Wong is that at the end of that, you end up within punch range of Wong. You know what I'm saying? And then and that
That and Battle Wong. You know how that goes.
Yeah, that's your ass as far as I'm concerned. You're toast
Yeah.
after that. You taking there's two ways to meditate. One of them is a superpower, and the other one is throwing 4 dice into your opponent's eyes.
Yeah. Pure damage Wong.
Yeah,
I like
unbridled
it.
unbridled murder. Um,
He's got a cool setup here potentially with Logan hitting Wong once and then having a beam into Sif and
mm,
Wong with rerolls. Well, might watch for some tricks there, but yeah, it looks like it's 4/4 like you guessed, and there's a whole lot of random damage put out there by all these cubes.
yeah, look
So
at that. Look at that poor Avalanche just hanging on by a thread.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, it is funny. Each team's taken, I think, 9 damage total here, and I bet 6 or 7 of that was just from the crisis
yeah,
and not the attacks round one.
yeah. I think the attacks. I think there were 3 attacks total, and they each did 1 damage. Um, so not a
Yeah.
ton. I wonder if I don't. I can't imagine that they're ever going to get a chance to use the little token for Mystique leadership. Um, I don't know how they would ever pull that off, especially with. No, I mean, I guess he
Well,
does
it doesn't
have.
it,
Oh, sorry. Go
it
ahead.
doesn't work on pay to flips anyway.
Oh, interesting, interesting. So maybe this was probably just more of a threat value decision rather than a anything else. Oh wow, looks like Eric is eyeing up a turn from Jane rather than going with Sif.
Yeah, he could be looking at throwing into Toad maybe and forcing a brace out early.
Mm.
But he's definitely weighing his options here. Now this looks like maybe throwing Logan into Toad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, you chuck into Toad and you remove the you either burn brace or he takes collision damage and he can't slippery away. So I like the approach of throwing stuff at Toad.
Mm.
But yeah, it'll be interesting who he goes with first because it seems like your comment that Lady Sif can probably just clean up Avalanche and then he doesn't have that side to really worry about at all.
Yeah. Oops, daisies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then, like, if he doesn't, then that means Avalanche has an opportunity to stun Lady Sif, which she does not enjoy.
Looks like Jane is just attacking Toad here.
Okay.
So just a straight builder.
Yeah. So six
At least that's
dice.
what he was measuring.
Yeah. 6 dice into the
I mean,
Totodile.
yeah, okay, that's what he's pinging. They might have been checking for cover there. I'm not sure.
Ooh. I don't think they have cover, but I could see the argument. Um. Oh, okay. So he does get the throw. It's not super useful on Toad at this moment, but he does get it. Two
Yeah,
damage
Toad's
and
gonna
wow.
Toad's gonna disappear here. Um, yeah, I
It,
don't think that's what he wanted. He doesn't get a slippery at least because Toad didn't take damage.
right. So
So
we have our saving graces.
yeah, it gives you another chance at it. Now he might be looks like eyeing up charging onto the charging somewhere, maybe charging into Avalanche.
Hmm. Interesting. And then maybe that frees up Wong to just go double walk and pick up Avalanche's cube. Um, and then Lady Sif can go into the middle and start scrapping them up there. Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. So it is into Toad. This is a charge. They're within 2, so they get the Jane reroll.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of rerolls. Ooh, that's a good start.
Yeah, this is looking promising for Eric. I think he's got him here.
3. That was a Jane reroll. These are the charge. She gets 2 rerolls on a charge. Oh yep. Oh yep. What's the quote? The X-Men Origins where she's like, everything else, whatever, with the lightning. You know what I'm talking about? Gosh, what a great story I'm telling right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
Mem-
I like it.
Remember when Storm is like, "What happens when a frog gets struck by lightning?" And she's like, "The same thing that happens to everybody else." And then Halle Berry murders a person.
Perfect.
Okay, four
Eric,
cubes.
yeah, Eric's got 4 cubes. Um, yeah, he took out Toad,
Mm-hmm. But now, what a
so that
what a
was,
lovely little beam for Logan to go flying around into.
yeah.
So
It's
what is if Eric what is Eric's plan into Logan? You just hope that that guy doesn't roll good dice. Is that what the hope is here?
I'm not sure. Maybe you're okay. Maybe you're okay taking Toad and get Prio back, or he just felt like he didn't want Toad to run away with points and
Mm-hmm.
be useful this game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It really is annoying. It really is annoying, and it does feel like so. I'm off the Toad train, and I've recently an enlightened mind of mine have graduated to the ham, that the glorious land of ham, because it feels like when this happens to Toad, he is just suddenly he's gonna try to flip some points or something, or maybe he can just yoink a extract off of somebody else. But he feels oftentimes very ineffectual whenever something like this happens. Ham, on the other hand, what a beautiful little creature for sitting on secures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like Spider Ham. I when I was playing him in I think it was my first round. No, my second round game, and I'm like, look, I'm not gonna read the card. You just tell me when you roll the dice, whatever the heck trigger just came up, and I'll trust you because there's just way too much going on.
It is, yeah. I mean, granted, it is a lot of stuff going on.
I'm just like, I don't want to get my hopes up that you're gonna hit something or not. You just tell me the damage. That's how we'll do this.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on this background music because I'm kind of going insane with the silence here. I can't take it.
I
Can't.
think Avalanche here. He could go. Maybe he moves away from where he is. Um, could maybe go Jugs into Valkyrie, although I think Zach maybe wants to keep Prio here. So, uh, yeah, so an effort to keep Prio, he's going Mystique into Jane, and this is cool because Jane does not get her rerolls because of
Mm.
Mystique's shapeshifter, and Mystique, oh, she spikes like she
Oh,
spiked a pretty good roll there.
wow. See, this is why gun violence is bad. Do you see these rolls? Oh, well,
Crazy.
look at
And
Jane. Jane rolling good
yeah,
too.
yeah, Jane rolled well, but she can't do her rerolls. She can't play Odin's Blessing, Fallback, or Recal. So
Woof.
Mystique's a decent choice here.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I said before, she, on her front side, she's got 8 health, but I think on her backside it's not a lot. Not a lot of health back there.
Yeah, if Mystique can flip Jane here, I mean that would be crazy because if he can keep Prio going into the next round and then take Jane off the board, that would be
Pretty
uh,
nuts.
that would be really good for Zach.
Okay,
Oh, Mystique has another great roll.
this
Oh,
is
good
the
defense though.
this is the fourth shot, I believe, uh if I'm not looking
Yeah,
at it wrong.
yeah. No, you're right. She both both of them rolled well on that one, so the second round didn't do any damage to Jane. I think
Yeah.
Eric's got to be happy about that.
Yeah, Eric's got to be yeah. Probably sweating a little bit less. These like Mystique is basically four grunts stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. So now it's interesting. I think Eric's got some options. He could just try. Maybe he knows he's not getting priority, so maybe he tries to clean up Avalanche and take the last cube. Um, I'm not sure what he's going to go for here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's gonna go for here either. I mean, I think he's already lost priority. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do. At this point, you're gonna lose somebody, and on the next round, so you want to get as many points this round as you can, and then you have a really good comeback turn, round four.
Yeah. And sometimes the theory is, even though he's lost priority, sometimes you make it so that if your opponent kills somebody, then they give it back, and that makes them attacking weird. But yeah, he's going Sif into Avalanche with Master Swordswoman. He doesn't need it because he rolled 5 successes. Zach rolled a decent block though,
Oh yeah.
so but that'll still get him, I think. That'll do the three. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Nice try, Avalanche.
Yeah, no. Sif is gonna have a couple power and an action left. I'll be curious if she
Well,
goes at Logan or just walks away. Who knows?
she's got to, at this point. She has to flip that point as well. Oh, actually,
Oh
no.
yeah, that's no, you're right. It's Brotherhood's point. So I think she's got to pick up the cube, flip it, and then probably move out of range 3 of Logan, um, and maybe avoid spots where she could be beamed from attacks off Wong too.
Mm. Oh, okay. I like this. I like this. Drop it backwards. That way Wong gets to double walk and be outside unless, so it kind of forces Zach's hand here into going with Logan here. Otherwise, Wong just gets to pick up a free point.
Yeah. Okay, so he's measuring too. Maybe he gets his.
Oh,
Sif has a move off the attack,
oh, does
I
she
think.
now? She has a wild push. I know that much. Oh, a follow up. No, that's the follow up is a wild crit.
Yeah, so she didn't get that. Everything is after the attack's resolved, so I'm not sure what the short move is he's measuring.
I don't know either. Maybe he knows something I don't, which not surprising. Fall back, Odin's blessing. That's really cool. I do really like Eric's list here. It's a whole bunch of defensive cards with a whole bunch of offensive models. I love that.
Yeah, I think
Um,
Asgard does that well. They have some squishy models, but they hit hard and then have a chance to just Odin's blessing a key attack, and I think it's a good affiliation.
ooh, I like that. Lizard doesn't mind picking up a second cube either, and just have him go and sit in Narnia. Have your three threat getting you a whole bunch of points. Oh, you know what? I think I understand. Yeah, because I think you need Wong to go and heal up Jane.
Yeah, so if he flips here, he's going to keep himself on 2 power, and it seems like his plan maybe is to just charge into Logan now.
Yeah.
I think that's why you would keep 2 power. So I think that's
I don't.
reasonable.
I don't know if I would charge into
Um,
Logan. Because Logan is about to murder folks. I like.
oh, sure.
Don't.
Maybe Mystique then.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It'll be interesting what this attack does and what he decides here.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely got some options, but Logan is certainly scary.
Yeah.
Um, Logan could probably clean up Wong pretty easily if he wanted, and then go flip the point that Sif is standing on if she decides to leave it. So I think he's just debating his options right now because Logan has a whole lot he can do with his activation, so it's a tricky spot to be in.
Hmm. I mean, I think you just go and punch into that scrum. Oh, what? She didn't. So Sif did not use her second action.
Yeah, yeah, I
Super
think that's
interesting.
right. Now, looks like Wong's about to explode here.
Yeah. Ooh. 3 into 0. Yeah, that'll do it.
So I think what Logan does here now with 5 power is you can pick up the cube, you can attack Sif with the attack that does the throw
Mm-hmm.
and throw Sif off that point, and then just flip it right back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I like that. I
Oh,
like
that's
that.
funny. Yeah. So he's making Logan have to go further away to the point where he's not within range three of
Oh,
Sif.
that's
That's pretty funny.
so clever. Oh man, this is a pretty sad Logan now.
Yeah, that's a funny play.
That's a really funny play.
I think he's gonna get it too. That's great.
Oh, oh, so cheeky. Oh, what? Okay, all right. Let's put that in the notes. Put it in the notes for the questions asked later.
Yeah, he's gonna try. We'll see what the range is. It's close, but I think he might just be out.
What's it called? Fallback.
Yeah, he's out of Sif. That's funny.
Oh, that's so sad. And now he just moves a second time. Ooh wee.
Yeah, that's all he can do. Oh,
Hmm.
that's a cool play.
That was a cool play. Okay, so I wonder then. Um. So then what does Eric do afterwards? Does he just go pick it up with Lizard, or does he do something interesting with Valkyrie?
That's a great question. I don't think I don't think Valkyrie wants to stand around there in front of Juggernaut too long. That's not the most. Yeah, that's probably not her most comfortable spot.
Yeah,
And
not great for her health. So what is she? Maybe she just charges to the middle and starts stabbing Mystique.
yeah, I think you could do that. She has a throw as well, so if he really is just playing the scenario, maybe he double walks and throws Mystique off the point and then flips it back. Although I think
Yeah.
maybe that's 1 power. She would need 1 more power, so I think her throw costs 3 now. So yeah, maybe charging Mystique or trying to get that point. Um, there is a world where he scores all 3 of those points and scores 6 or 7 points this round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Eric is really set up well to do some damage points wise here. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then I think if I'm on Zach's side, I'm probably thinking, this round's not great, but maybe you try to take out Jane here so that Mystique has a chance to take her out with no recal or Odin's Blessing or rerolls on the next round, and then you're probably feeling really good as Zach if you take Jane off the
Mm.
board.
Yeah.
It's a good point though in the game where you realize, maybe you have to be the attrition threat, like things aren't going as well, and that's kind of the out to turn the game here. So well,
Yeah, is to roll some good dice. I don't hate it.
yeah, sometimes you just have to do that. But cubes is funny too because the person holding all the cubes goes into the next round with a whole bunch of extra damage on them too. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to kind of at this point it's hard to predict which way the game will go just because of right like Eric has a ton of points ton of victory points that he's gonna get from this round, but he's also like just so hurt his entire team.
yeah.
Like if Lizard picks up this cube, he's gonna have half of his health gone, and more than likely Valkyrie's gonna be left on one after a Juggernaut turn. So it's like it's not all smooth sailing for sure. Looks like tried to flip, didn't make it, but he didn't take any damage. So that's something to be grateful for.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be able to just pick up this cube and then healing factor the 1 damage he has.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Ooh,
Yeah, and
maybe.
it looks like he's measuring in a way to be maybe out of 3 of Mystique,
Yeah,
uh, or
gun
or in
violence.
3. Who knows?
Oh. True. Probably out.
Depends what he wants to do. Yeah.
Probably out. Yeah. This is your character that it has 2 tokens on them. You don't want to be. You're not sticking around.
I don't know. He's got the same amount of dice as Battle Wong. You never know what he can do.
I suppose. Yeah. You're not wrong.
All right.
Okay.
So this is
2 cubes. Wow. Yeah.
yeah, this is definitely what you want Lizard doing in a game like this. You know, he's just walking around doing stuff, holding a
Hmm.
bunch of keys and healing. That's a Lizard game. So
Yeah. 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 Wonderful. And really, really, the big damage threats on the board are Juggernaut and I guess Mystique, but neither of them are currently set up to make a whole bunch of impact on the board.
yeah, and Eric has left Zach with a tricky decision because if Juggernaut goes and kills Valkyrie, then he's gonna give up Prio.
Ooh. Yep.
So that's where it's tough. It would be really tough to go down 7 points here
Yeah.
if but maybe Juggernaut, he is eyeing up moving and going after Jane here.
Hmm.
So he might see that he just needs to go down on points, but if he gets rid of Jane on the next round, he can have a really good swing turn and pull the game out in round 3, probably round 4.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a
That's
good game between 2 good players.
yeah. Yeah. Extremely, extremely good. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I personally would be too tempted by just trying to kill Valkyrie. I think the 2 points are way more valuable. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
This is an eight
I
dice karate chop from the big man.
I kind of like what he's doing here. I like this play.
Oh,
He's gonna clean up Jane.
look at
So
that man.
yeah, now what's good is he does get Jane's cube, so he is gonna get he's gonna get some of the points back.
Hmm.
Valkyrie's gonna have a bit of a weird activation, and then he's gonna have a chance to do 6 damage on the next round of Jane to take her out of the game with Prio.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. I mean, so now if you're Valkyrie, you just get to stab Juggernaut a whole bunch.
Well, we'll see. I think he's debating if he's gonna Odin's this on Jane.
Ooh, that's
It's an
pretty good.
interesting spot for it. Yeah. The downside of playing Odin's here is you let Zach go next round to basically, like, she would go to 7 damage with the cube,
Hmm.
and then next round Jugs could just slide into her and then maybe punch someone else a few times.
Ooh.
But he is playing Odin's here. Yeah, he sees the same thing. He doesn't want to risk Jane flipping and losing her next round, but
Mm.
Jugs is also just going to slide into Jane probably and do a cube damage, so she is going to flip anyway.
Oh, Jugs could actually slide into her twice right now.
Yeah, well, he only gets to do it once, but
Oh, does he?
if he does 1 damage, then the cube is going to get Jane.
I thought Juggernaut was allowed to do it as many times so long as he had power.
He can, but he can only do 1 damage to a character. So he could slide into
Oh,
a bunch of different characters and it'd be fine, but he can't
yes, I see.
he can't hit the same one.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. That's cool. I appreciate that, keeping us away from that degenerate gameplay. I appreciate that. Some bumper cars, Juggernaut just smashing into you. Okay, yeah, that's great. So, I
So
mean,
Zach,
you definitely take that though, right? To leave her on one, or do you
well,
take
Zach,
away a 5 threat activation next turn?
I think I like what he's doing. I think his out in this game is to KO her. I think the challenge is if you daze her next round, then she's waking up in round 4 when you have to go win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you want to. I think Zach's out is to go into round 4 without Jane on the table.
Okay, got
And
it.
I think he's got a good shot at this game if he can have Jane not activate anymore. Put it that way.
Okay, yeah. All right, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, so he's going to slide here and I think probably try to flip this point. So his big play coming up is if yeah, if he can take out Jane at the top of next round, then I think he's feeling pretty good about where he's at, and he'll be able to get a bunch of points and cubes back.
Mm.
So yeah, I think that was a good line by Zach. I think he recognized what he needs to do here, and
Okay. All right, so this is a bump into Valkyrie.
yeah, he's gonna soften her up a bit.
And this is another. Oh, this is just him rolling on the thing, and he takes the damage. Okay, so what's the likelihood that Valkyrie just can kill Juggernaut, or do you not? I guess you just go play for the points. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he double walks here, maybe throws Mystique and just flips the point. I mean, you go to 11 points, and I think you're scoring 11-1, or you're going to be 11-5, and that's, that's pretty good.
All right, and then you charge and you stab Mystique. I like that. That's cool. Does
I think
Mystique?
he I
Does
think he
Mystique have
might
a
have just
spender?
double walked, and he's going to throw Mystique off the point to make the flip easier.
Ah, that's crafty. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I do wonder if he throws her short. If she, probably not, but it would be nice if she got out of range 3 of Jane, but I don't think that's the case.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, I probably would have thrown her into Toad. That way, she's still um, relevant for getting punched by. Oh, I guess she's still in range for Thor.
Yeah, and she doesn't count blanks when she's out of 2, so that could be
Oh,
part of it as well.
yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. And at least here, Jane will get her defensive reroll for her leadership. Okay, yeah. Wow, we 11-5. I mean, so I think there's very little chance unless Jane gets a turn somehow this round. I think there's very little chance that the game ends on round 3.
Yeah, if Zach's dice really fail him, it could go, if he goes with Mystique and misses, and then all of a sudden Jane gets an activation and blows up Logan or something. I
Mm.
mean, that could be really rough. But I mean, looking at Eric's team, there's a whole lot of damage there, and if he gets Jane flipped, I think that's going to get really tough for Eric to have a good round 3, and he might not have enough juice in round 4, depending on how things go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Ooh.
11-5, but I think the game is a lot closer than that score looks, and it's going to depend a lot on
Oh,
who.
maybe
Yeah,
this is a Logan turn to see if he can seal the deal, because I think he definitely has enough money to spend her both of those Valkyrie and Thor. I love that.
yeah, I like this play. Now that you've burned Odin's Blessing, I think this is you don't have to go with Mystique anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll see what he's got here. It's a big attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is with the I'm not very nice dice too, because he's left all of his friends behind. I were better alone. Oh no. Okay,
Pretty
well,
bad roll.
that's a pretty bad one. All right. There we go. That saves it. So it's 3 with a pierce into 2, but he has a reroll into 2. So 2 damage going through. That's not nothing. That is one
Yeah, it's
third
pretty
of
good.
chain health. There's
Yeah.
also a throw that goes along with this. Bonk. You probably brace this, right?
Yeah, I guess he didn't throw her into Valkyrie because I think where he places here, he still gets his extra rerolls.
The beam, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a spot for this beam to get rerolls. Jane does still have recal to play, so that might, if Logan rolls into a bunch, she can potentially roll out of it.
Oh yeah, there's the brace
Um,
coming out. Yeah. Do do do.
yep,
Do do
that's
do.
reasonable. So
Yeah.
yeah, it really comes down to this Logan attack to see what he can do here.
And it looks like a spender, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's gonna rip a beam into the two of them and just see what happens here.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you're in these positions, I think it's like a totally valid strategy. Sometimes it's the only option to just let the dice Jesus take the wheel, if you would.
Yeah, I mean these Logan dice are rough though. He only has 3 hits, no pierce.
No Pierce, 2 blocks.
Yeah, Jane's only gonna take 1 here. I think this has been a good break for what Eric wants out of this
Mm-hmm.
activation, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, it looks like he's going to get a Jane activation. What do you do with this activation? You just try to kill Mystique, probably? Or you just try to throw Juggernaut away?
Hmm. Yeah, it's a good question. I might try to charge away from Juggernaut and go take out Avalanche or something,
Okay, yeah.
because then you keep Jane safe and you secure a lot of points on that side of the board. But yeah, it looks like he
Oh,
got his dice into Valkyrie. I think he would have rather that have
yeah.
that roll into Jane.
Yeah. But at least you're getting to pick up another cube, which is really nice.
Yeah, you get the cube, you flip the point, and yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it's he. I think he would have been in a much better spot if those roles were switched around.
Mm-hmm.
Eric might be debating a recal here.
Ooh. Does she? Oh yeah, she certainly has enough money, but it's 2 dice into 7. That
Yeah, I
doesn't.
don't. It's not. It wouldn't be the right play. I think you let her die
Yeah.
because the problem is if she stays alive here, you're gonna go with Jane anyway. Um, so you're still just leaving Valkyrie to die on the next activation that
Right.
Zach
Yeah.
takes.
Interesting.
I think if I'm Eric here, I'm just trying to get as much as I can from this round and keep Cryo, and then I'm playing for a really strong round 4 to just close the game out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think
Yeah. Yeah.
he's recognizing that. So
I mean, I really just want to see uh Doomed Prophecy be played. I've seen so many people take it, and I've seen it just not flipped over, face up by the
yeah,
end of the game so many times.
yeah, it could definitely go on Valkyrie, depending on how safe Jane is or what happens. But it's Valkyrie's in a good position to wake up round 4 and go for it.
Boy, this music is so loud for me. I don't think anybody else can hear it. Is my guess. Let's turn this down. Hush now, little music. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. It's. I think the music at this point is really just for my own gratification, so that I don't have to hear silence. Okay, so looks like Logan did all the things. He went. He picked it up. Did he flip the point? Ooh, yep, he flipped the point. Well, something that's super interesting to me is that Zach has used none of his cards, none of his "Do you know who I am?" None of his Asteroid M. Ooh, you know what? I think I do like the idea of Jane running away, but it kind of doesn't matter if Jane runs away because he has Asteroid M to get Jugs wherever he wants them to be.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
But I think
I
I
mean,
think it
even
is the right call.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Mystique's a decent candidate for it too. So I think Jane needs to go here, and I think Jane needs to
Kill something, right? Or no?
Kill something. Uh, yeah.
Do you go into Juggernaut? It's a lot of health to
Well,
chew through, huh?
yeah, it's possible. I mean, you kind of want to be again, like he knows he's not going to win this round probably. Maybe he does, but I think he wants to like this is where you got to start thinking about when I go into round 4 and Juggernaut's randomly holding 3 cubes and I need to take him out of the game. Like I would much rather have done 5 damage the round before than left him on, just ignored him.
Full, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So it's tough, right? It's tough in these situations when you're thinking about next round. Like, do I want to KO Avalanche so he can't activate, or do I want to put some damage into Jugs, or do I want to just get rid of Toad so I don't have to deal with him anymore?
Hmm.
It's yeah, it's a tough decision.
That's yeah, it's really tough. I mean, I think I would go with the Mystique route. I think she's more annoying. Either Mystique or Avalanche. And the other two, oh gosh, you're right. I have no idea. I have no idea what a pickle this guy's in right now.
Yeah, you get the gift of Jane living, but then have to figure out what to do after it.
Yeah,
Not easy.
burdened with life.
Yeah.
Yeah. An unexpected decision point. Okay, so uh, there's no way you go with Wong, right? There's no way.
Oh yeah, maybe he feels if he moves and heals Jane that she'll. Yeah, I don't know if I like that plan,
I
but
don't
it's
know, brother. Yeah, like would heal her for two. That's 5 health for one of those two models to have to chew through? No way. I don't think so. Ooh, look at him eyeing up that Wong chop. He wants it. He wants it so bad. Look at
yeah.
that
I think
Wong
the
frothing at the mouth.
yeah the problem is that he's played Brace and he's played Odin's, so I think Juggernaut has a "Do you know who I am?" throw. He has an auto 1 damage into Jane, and there's some size threes around him, so I
Mm-hmm.
think doing 5 damage to Jane feels pretty reasonable for Jugs to just do.
Yeah. Yeah, so you
So I think
definitely,
he's
yeah.
yeah, I think he's looking at Juggernaut's move. Um, it's interesting. Maybe he could take out Avalanche here, and because he removes a Brotherhood character, then Juggernaut can't. Do you know who I or can't Asteroid M? But
Ooh,
okay, he's
true.
attacking Logan.
Oh, okay. Huh, I wonder why. I mean, I guess Logan does have a bunch of cubes on him. So, sure.
Yeah, if he takes out Logan, maybe he gets Logan's points and he keeps priority going into the next round.
Okay, yeah. I don't hate that.
But I'm also seeing a world where if he takes out Logan with Jane, Juggernaut.
Just kills her.
The,
Just
the,
kills her, yeah.
yeah, the problem with this setup is you could have Lizard with 2 cubes and Juggernaut with 3 cubes going into round 4. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
then you're hoping that, well, I guess it's good if Lizard does, but Lizard's on his team. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at
But
this.
yeah,
What a great roll. 5 successes. I think that was 4 damage into oh excuse me, 5 damage. Logan decided to leave his defense dice at home today. Um,
yeah. So now
what is that medium move?
the medium stick would be measuring where Jane could charge to and still
Oh
be able to pick up
yes.
Logan's cubes.
I see. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah.
So the trick here is if you charge and leave your entire model inside of the range 3, then that also guarantees you're within
Oh really? Okay, great.
medium stick. Yeah. So as long as he stays within the edge of that range 3, it's a 6-inch tool and he needs 5 inches for pickup. So
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, the width is the same as the actual base as well, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
he got it. Yeah,
so
for sure. So he charges and then spenders. I'm assuming, right? Why leave it up to chance? Oh no, no spender. What?
just a builder. If he, oh boy,
Oh boy.
when he start his rerolls,
Oh boy.
uh, he needs to convert. Okay, he
Oh, he
does.
does. He does. Oh boy, I
That
bet he
would have been
was.
a bit awkward.
I bet he was sweating.
Uh, Logan could recal here. I don't know if it's a good idea, but he might be thinking about it.
I
No, he's
mean,
just gonna take the days.
oh wow. Okay, interesting.
All
Oh, you
right.
know what? Juggernaut does not have enough money to asteroid M.
Yeah, he would have to walk first, which he wants to do anyway, and then I bet he could probably play it off of Avalanche and be within range 2 of Jane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? There's also a world in which he leaves it for Mystique to do. Because I bet if he asteroid M's, if I'm not mistaken, it's within two, right? Oh no no no, you place within one. Just kidding. Um,
Yeah, the issue I think you just in this game you really want the cubes on Juggernaut. I think if they go on Mystique, it's maybe too easy for Eric to just take them back.
oh, I see. I see. I see. I see.
But yeah, I think it looks like maybe Eric is recognizing that he doesn't just want to pick up 2 cubes on Jane right now.
Right. Yeah. One of them for sure, but too much value.
Yeah, it's a tough choice because there's not an obvious place to put it um that Zach can't just go and pick up here.
Yeah. Double move.
Like Juggernaut wants to move anyway, and he's gonna have to no matter what. So Juggernaut being able to move, maybe grab something or slides. I don't know. Okay, maybe he just is picking them up on Jane here.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Gonna take his chances. He does have recal left, so that's something.
True. He has recal and he has his defensive rerolls. His "Am I Worthy" or whatever it's called. If she be Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, this is an interesting spot. Maybe it's a tough spot for Zach because I think your Juggernaut's not in danger at all, so you can hold that activation. But looks like he's
Yeah.
thinking about Avalanche.
Yeah, yeah, and then you just hope that you take Lady Sif out,
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough.
or you go with Toad, perhaps. No, you don't need to go with Toad. You could just go with. Yeah, I think Avalanche is a solid. What does that man do? He has an area two. Boy, he is not a murder model. That's for sure.
No. um, you could, if he wanted to do it, he could push Lady Sif away maybe, and like I don't know, maybe you go after Lizard here and try to soften him up.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Oh, he
Although
also
I
he
think,
also has an area too, so he can
yeah,
maybe get them both in a spender.
yeah, maybe you just double spender and see what you got. That's probably the play. I think you go out in a blaze of glory if he's in range 2 of
Yeah,
Lizard.
yeah, yeah. Burn bright, burn fast.
Yeah.
Okay, or Juggernaut. Which how can you be mad at the old tried and true?
I think the only reason I hesitate here is that Juggernaut will definitely get this later in the round. I don't know. I don't think Avalanche gets this chance again.
True, true.
And
Yeah,
I think if you're Brotherhood, if you can put Sif and Lizard on, 1 or 2 health left, after this activation, you're feeling a lot better about a Mystique or maybe even a Toad being able to finish them off.
Yeah, I mean, Toad does have a lot of power, so he could hop somewhere and double acid splash or whatever that name is. I should probably learn the
Yeah,
names.
it's you know what, it's not the
Spit
craziest play in
acid.
the world right now to like pick up that cube with Toad, hop, and double tap Lizard with two spenders or something. Like,
I love that. That sounds great to me.
yeah, I don't know about going with Jugs here. It's a judgment call. I think he feels like if he can take out Jane and get those cubes, he's happy.
Yeah, and then how this goes dictates the rest of the turn. I don't hate it because there's a chance that Juggernaut just flubs on this punch, and if he doesn't get her, then he's really sad, and somebody else has to go finish the job. That's happened before. Oh,
Yeah.
so four successes, but Jane has all of her if she be worthy.
Yeah, she has recal too, and you know those. Yeah, she's just gonna play recal. Three skulls for Jugs. I think that's probably as good a time as any.
Okay, yeah, five dice on five, I believe. Oh, Zach is forgetting to reroll one of his skull or one of his shields. Oh, but Jane rolls a big bupkis.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, that is not what Eric wanted.
Nope. And recal is the last thing that happens, correct? Like
That's
you
right.
can't if she be worthy right now.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, it's the last step.
Interesting. All right, so does this dig you out does this dig Zach out of the hole? I mean, it certainly helps, that's for sure.
Yeah, it helps. I think the challenge he has here is that if Sif takes out Avalanche, it's still a bit of a tough spot. But I think he's gonna make it to round 4.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Gosh, and then now what does I guess the rest of the game is he's just gonna hope for the secures to follow in his order and continue to ignore Juggernaut. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah, like I think you can win the game without doing anything to Juggernaut. I would have Yeah, I think Juggernaut could have done what he just did 2 activations from now, but
Mm.
I also think now Sif Sif has to do something here, and if she's going after Toad, um,
Damn.
yeah, it's going to
How
be interesting.
how disrespectful to poor Avalanche. Not even concerned about Lizard.
Yeah, he's just ignoring him.
So yeah, so maybe that was the big brain play. Which like you know, I get it. I don't hate it personally. The just going with Juggernaut to see how it plays out.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right. It does give you a chance to see, and maybe you go with someone else if you have to finish off Jane.
and it's also like the guaranteed play. You don't got to plan for the future with anybody else.
Yeah, the other tricky part here is that if Eric takes out Toad or Avalanche, he gives priority back to Zach, and so that's something to think about as well.
Is that true? Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
Logan got a
Valkyrie
turn.
stays there.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Valkyrie dazed. Yes, absolutely. He's got four and he's got three. Yeah. So, I mean, but I think you still daze them because you're still trying to get. If I were in Eric's position, I'd be trying to win this round, right? You're not. You're trying to not go to a round four.
Yeah, I think he has a very good shot at doing that. It's definitely possible.
So I wouldn't be concerned with. priority whatsoever. So maybe he just goes with the easy option and he just kills Avalanche right here.
Yeah.
And he needs to
It seems like
see.
he's not really sure what he wants to do. It's a tricky decision. You if you go after Toad, you kind of get one shot, and you might get a slippery, and then that's not very good.
Mm-hmm.
Toad is in a good position if Toad lives to pick up that cube and then go and flip the far point.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a lot of those are some of the points that Eric needs if he wants to end it this round. Um,
Zoom in a little bit closer into the action. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it looks like he has narrowed it down that it has to be a Sif turn, which I agree with. Well, actually, I don't know if I agree with it. Maybe Lizard goes. He just double moves and picks up that cube. No, no, no. Never mind.
yeah, I don't know if I'd want to stand in front of Mystique here with Lizard,
Yeah.
and Lizard is kind of holding his points, but yeah, I mean,
Or maybe
you
you
never
just
know.
double move Lizard away. Boy, it looks like he really wants to pull the trigger on this Toad, just killing this Toad.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Toad is incredibly annoying in these kind of games when he's still there at the end to pick up stuff and go flip points. So if you have a
Mm-hmm.
chance to get rid of him, it's not the worst idea.
Yeah,
But
yeah, because he could very easily be a 3 point because he's already within two of the middle secure. Um, he could go pick up that cube and get that far one, like you said before.
yeah, the hard part about this play is that if he whiffs on this attack, or maybe just does one damage, like he's gonna have nothing for Sif to do here. So we'll see how this goes.
Let's see. Is he within? Oh, he is within one of the secure. Uh ooh, this is not a great punch. Oh,
Well, he swordswoman into what he needed. Yeah,
okay.
I think Toad. If you're Toad, you smash Recal here as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You can't be no use saving those for next game.
Yeah, no, and he does. They're gonna do it again. That's the best play for sure. Because if
Yeah.
Toad gets out of this,
Yeah, you're feeling
um,
pretty good. Holy crap, this game is insane. Okay, yeah. And it works out for him.
yeah, because now the problem is Sif doesn't really have power to charge anywhere. She can't attack anyone, so
Right.
it was just it ends up being a pretty unimpactful Sif activation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Toad just has to basically move to where he can pick up that cube and flip the far point.
Interesting. I think I would have at least put myself in a position to flip that middle one. Or at least
Yeah,
try.
he can still move and do that for sure.
Okay.
Um, yeah, he's just in a tricky spot. I think you want to. The difference is if you decided to go into say Avalanche instead, um, you would be guaranteed getting two attacks into the model
Mm-hmm.
versus, this was kind of his worst case scenario here, only getting one attack with Sif.
True, 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 true. But I mean, at least he maintains. No, 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 no. Eric does not have priority. Holy crap! So this just goes to tell you that you really do, like whenever the score is all crazy wonky, like right now Zeus has, or excuse me, Zach has half the points that Eric does, and it would be really really easy to just start despairing about points and but it just goes to show you that you really just you got to muscle through those kind of feelings because Zach is in a a surprisingly comfortable position to come back with this game.
Yeah, he's not out of it at all. You're right. He's definitely got some options,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you're right. When you're in a position where the game feels out of touch, like your dice can always spike, your opponents can always make mistakes. You just have to keep going
Mm-hmm.
and play until an opportunity hopefully opens itself up. And I think Zach has this now if he has a really good activation here.
Yeah, yeah. I think you really I think right now you really do need to asteroid M so that you get to double tap somebody. Who has the
He does
cubes?
he does have the option for Avalanche to double tap Lizard here.
Oh, true, 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 true.
I don't think you need to go after Sif. I think she's at a good place where being on 3 damage, it's easier to deal with her next round. Um, Lizard is the one holding the points, and I think if you take out Lizard, that would be feeling pretty good, and Toad and Mystique can kind of flip the rest.
Hmm.
It's not,
Interesting.
yeah, it's not. I don't think it's out of the question for Zach to score 8 points this round, as crazy as it sounds.
Whoa, do you really think so? 8
That's
points?
possible. All he has to do is basically take out Lizard here, and and then he could end up with all the cubes and flipping out all the points.
Wow, wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you just go with Avalanche right now, right? And you try to kill Lizard, or do you do some funky Asteroid M? You send no, 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 no. I think you just go with Avalanche. Go with Avalanche, right?
Yeah, I think maybe he feels Mystique has a better chance, so you Asteroid and Mystique in, but I think Avalanche just double spenders and flips that point, and you see what you get.
Yeah.
Hard
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Hard to say for sure. Oh, okay. So he is actually going with a Toad activation. This is flipping the top one, and he gets it. No damage. What a lucky frog. Wow, it's so surprising. It's so surprising that he doesn't go with Avalanche. I guess he's looking at priority. No, but Zach already does not have priority. If I'm looking at it right, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, Zach doesn't have priority right now. Um, I guess he's feeling like Toad is too at risk, and that's fine. But you could also, I mean, you could also patch up Toad, right? Like
Ooh,
he's
yeah.
got some funny little plays available here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you were around for the last stream that we when we streamed Zach's game, but he is very clever with these. Like he had this really cool play where um, he saved Avalanche with Asteroid M, um, and it was really really cool.
Hmm.
So definitely things that
Yeah,
he's
so
aware of.
Toad is gonna do something here.
A move, a flip, probably a hop, and then a spit. That's where my money is on. And then you're afraid for Lizard's life.
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought maybe
Two successes.
he would flip the point and then run back the other way. But yeah, it looks like maybe he's throw a builder into Lizard and hop away or something, or oh,
He's just gonna do a
he's going
world
okay.
tour.
So he's gonna go move, flip this point, and no, he doesn't have enough power to hop.
No. Just go
Maybe
sit
he
on the
gets patched
point?
up by Avalanche here or
Oh,
something.
true, true,
I
true,
don't
true,
know.
true.
He does have Brace left, which is good against Lizard, right? So
Yeah. And Lizard has 3 powers. So that's enough to.
yeah, Lizard could throw Avalanche into Toad, but I think then that feels like the obvious Brace.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so he's basically said Toad is going to go flip a bunch of points. I think we should see a patch up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, what a call. I didn't. I wouldn't have seen that coming if I'm honest.
Yeah, well that was cool. I mean, when you're this is I mean in some ways, right, this is why Eric was trying to take out Toad, because you leave Toad alive and Toad picks up a point and flips 3 pay to flips.
Yeah.
So you like you
Wow.
just want to get rid of these annoying little 2 threats.
I mean,
But
I love seeing a two threat be successful. So this is I'm all thumbs up, buddy. That's lovely. That's real great.
yeah, and I think the way that activations went for Eric, um, Toad is a little less worried about Wong and Lizard being the only ones left to go. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a decent. Like, there's all sorts of lines you can take in this game, and I think that one was a solid choice.
Mm. Yeah, I definitely don't hate it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
So
really interesting game, seeing how there's such a big points difference, but it still feels like it could go either way.
yeah. And it feels like Eric is still having to try really hard to to get this game back because the next round is like really scary for Eric. All of his models waking up on very little health. I don't even know. Would you feel comfortable using Doomed Prophecy? Oh wait, no. Eric does have priority, so you probably do feel pretty good using Doomed Prophecy. Do you Doomed Prophecy into Juggernaut? That would be insane.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know what I think. I need to see how
Yeah.
this round plays out. I
Yeah.
think Valkyrie playing Doom Prophecy and trying to kill as much as she can is probably a decent play. Um,
Um. I.
the thing is, Zach's gonna have Logan waking up here. He's gonna have Juggernaut. Like, I think Zach is in a. It would be easy to look at the score and not see how good Zach's position potentially is, but
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to make sure he can get out of this round and be in striking distance that Eric can't just run a cube to the corner and win.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So it really does force Lizard. He's got to stick around. Unfortunately, he can't just like
Yeah,
he's gotta go and flip these points or something like that.
yeah.
Um.
I think you have to go. You can't tempt fate with what Avalanche can potentially do.
And you probably are not. Gosh, I think you're really happy if you can get that brace out right now before Juggernaut gets to go, because he still has. Do you know who I am? And he still has that his own throw on his card. I think, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Oh no. He has the throw on his backside. Just kidding.
on his injured side, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
having Do You Know Who I Am and his bump kind of means, like, when your opponent doesn't have brace, it's 2 damage he's guaranteed to get.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you look at a Lady Sif on 3, or a Lizard who's going to take 2 cube damage, even if he doesn't, if he lives this round, you have a lot of options for Jugs to basically go. I
Mm-hmm.
think Jugs could go first next round, and Lizard and Sif could both be dead, and Jugs could be holding 4 cubes. I mean, it's not crazy at all for that to happen.
Okay, so do you even care? Maybe you want Lizard to go down this round. Is that no. You do not. I think whatever the possibility, I think definitely Lizard ends up on the same point as Avalanche. Is that right?
Lizard,
Like not in
yeah, I'm
front
not
of.
sure. I'm not sure what he's eyeing up here with Lizard. I think he desperately wants a way to go and flip a bunch of points back, but Mystique is just going to be able to come in and kind of undo all the work he does.
Mhm.
And then he's only got Wong left. So, yeah, I think Eric is feeling like he should be in a much better spot than he is right now. And it's
Yeah.
hard sometimes.
Yeah, that is frustrating. Like seeing the score be 11-5 and being like, "Why am I so stressed out? What the hell?"
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago you had a Jane ready to go holding a bunch of cubes, and now you've lost your leader and your best attrition threat, and
Yeah.
your second best is on 3 damage. It's tough.
So this was a tried to flip it. Gets it. I don't see how
Well,
because
Logan is dazed. Um,
oh, pardon.
so
Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Logan is dazed and it's just so weird seeing Lizard in Asgard.
yeah, no, you're right. I keep thinking Lizard is on the Brotherhood team because that's just
Yeah,
makes more sense or something.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So I think he's gonna try to move Lizard here and hopefully put him within range 2 of the terrain so that maybe he has that available next round.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like that idea, and just hope that Avalanche doesn't kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very tricky because I think Avalanche can go put some damage into Lizard, and then I think Mystique is gonna maybe even have a shot at him and flip the middle point back.
Mm-hmm.
So, Eric can probably score 3, but then I think next round he's gonna lose Sif and he's gonna lose Lizard almost right off the hop potentially, or Sif and Toad, and no, Sif and Lizard. Toad is on Brotherhood. There we go. He
Yeah.
might lose Valkyrie too. We'll see.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It is getting late. I don't know how. I think Zach is central, so it's not terribly late for him. I'm not sure where Eric is playing from, but for you, you're East Coast, aren't you?
Yeah, it's good. So I'm playing my game at 9 in the morning on Sunday against Liam.
That's nice.
Not just the time change, but the brain's a little fresher that time of day.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I think recently I've just been. Oh, okay. This was a punch. This was a punch from Lizard into Toad, I believe, and resulted in 0 damage. Wait, I tell a lie. I tell a lie. This was no, no. I think that's it. Yeah, Lizard is just deciding to sit on the center line. What do you think? What do you think about that decision? Having him sit there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I kind of missed what happened. I think maybe he did throw a punch.
Yeah, he threw a punch into I believe Toad, and
Yeah.
it got stuffed. You look at that cat trying to fight.
Yeah, this is a tricky spot. So I mean, Avalanche doesn't really have to go here.
So what are the points? So the points right now are that like currently before Mystique flips this middle one, uh Zach is getting 5. And oh, you don't hear the music. Oh, okay. Oh well. Okay. So Zach is getting 5 and Eric is getting 3, which would leave the game at 14-10.
Yeah.
Still a pretty spooky score if you're Zach or if you're Eric.
Yeah, this is tough because I really do think this can be set up in a way that Eric is going to lose Lady Sif and probably Lizard right away. I think Mystique probably should go into Lizard here and soften him up a bit. Um, flip the point, soften up Lizard, and then you see what you get.
Well, Eric has priority, so he at least gets to doomed prophecy somebody, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, he gets to doomed prophecy somebody. I'm assuming it's gotta be it's gotta be what's his name? Logan that goes. Otherwise he's gonna get spendered and chewed up. Um Man, he's in a real tough spot. Oh, actually, Lizard has healing factor, so he's not doing too bad. He's going to be on 3 health, which is
Yeah, I
not.
think
It's not hard for Juggernaut to take that guy out.
yeah, I think the big challenges in a game like this is so if you think about next round, you could have Valkyrie play Doom Prophecy. Maybe she goes all in and takes out Logan. But then if Juggernaut takes out Sif and Lizard, then all of a sudden you only have Wong left. Yeah, Mystique is attacking, I think, into Sif here.
Yeah. 3 successes into 2 blocks. No leadership. Stun. Oof.
Maybe the Spender then.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, got
So,
it.
so Sif's going to take a damage. It's not bad. Lizard's going to take a couple from the cube, so he's going to be on 3 as well.
Wow, wow. This is so crazy. So crazy.
Okay, Mystique does flip that point. No? 2? She had to flip over Lizard and Sif, so yeah, she didn't get it.
Okay, yeah, but you're still pretty happy if you're Zach. So now Wong has to double move and flip that middle point. No, Wong has to move and heal Sif for sure.
Yeah, the middle point is already Asgard. I actually think that was a pretty rough activation for Zach.
Oh, you think so?
I would have felt, well, it's not bad, but I would have felt a little better going into next round with maybe Sif or Lizard being on less damage. But I think the magic number is if they're each on 2 damage, it means Juggernaut could throw one into the other and maybe slide into someone.
Oh, true, 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 true.
Because yeah, it's tough, but I think the prio activation, like it might have to be Valkyrie here, but then, you have to take out Logan and Jugs almost.
I think honestly it is a doomed prophecy for Lady Sif. And I think she's the one who takes him out. That's what I got my money on. Cause she's just gonna lose her activation more than likely.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's tough. It's tough leaving Valkyrie because I think it's very easy for Lizard to take a punch, get thrown into Valkyrie. I mean, there's just a few. Yeah, there's a few options. I think it's going to be really interesting how the first 2 activations in the next round go.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to determine a lot. Sif is in an awkward spot here being stunned because if she does play Doom Prophecy, she doesn't get her rerolls. She'll be on 0 power. So it's just a really, I think Zach is doing a great job at making Eric's life very difficult right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost think Wong just needs to maybe walk and heal Sif or something.
Yeah, that's what my vote would be. Walk once, heal Sif.
Healer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass her power. Just, yeah, I think that's what he's doing here. I think that's the right play.
I mean, yeah. Pass her power too. Why not?
Pass her power. I forget which is the action.
Yeah, he still could have. Yeah, the heal is the action. The passing of power is just a superpower. Oh, playing an Asteroid M right now.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you allowed to do that?
It's Avalanche.
Oh, it's Avalanche. Ooh.
So Avalanche can push one of the characters off the point here, and
Okay.
then
I mean, he could also just spend her. Oh no, wait.
yeah,
He had to spend a whole bunch of money. He doesn't have spender money anymore.
yeah, I think he's gonna beam here. He's gonna beam Sif, and he's gonna beam. Doesn't have a lot on his card, but I'm pretty sure his builder's a beam here, or his gainer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he sneaks the damage through. Nope, just kidding. He doesn't sneak nothing through. He gets a power for himself. Look at that. Look at him go.
Yeah, he's gonna generate a bunch of power here, so that's good for him. I think he'd like these dice to do a little more than what they're doing, but he's gonna get another shot at it.
Yeah. They're both, if I'm not mistaken, they're both on the point. Yeah, they're all on the point. Look how crazy
Yeah, he's
this.
gonna probably have to push one off, and then he's got a decent chance to flip it. So
Yeah. How sick. I love it, dude.
yeah, it's cool. It's a cool play. Avalanche is a funny model. He's got nothing on his card, but the stuff he does have is potentially pretty useful here.
Yeah.
He still can't push any damage through, but we'll see if he gets Lizard with anything.
Oh, we believe in you, buddy. Ooh, nice.
No, even worse.
It's a
So
great defense roll for Zach.
4
here.
attacks for no damage.
Well, I mean, it's 4 dice into 4 dice, so you know that shit happens. But he does have a bajillion money right now. Who does he push away? It kind of just depends on who he doesn't want to get murdered by.
Yeah, I think you push Sif away because then you force her to spend her money on charge and not swordswoman.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I love that. Okay.
I think if I'm Zach, I'm not feeling too excited about. I would have loved to have Sif and Lizard on more damage than they are, but you know, Lizard is going to take 2 here from the cubes, and so I think if he can win this 70%er on the point and flip it, then Eric is only scoring 2 points, and I think that puts Zach in a much more flexible position.
True. I don't.
So
I
this
don't.
is big.
I don't know
This
how
is a
I
big
feel.
favorite.
I don't know how I feel about just pushing the only character that has points on them. I don't know about how I feel about pushing them away.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Ooh, we'll put it on the notes. We'll put it on the notes. Ask him later. Pushing. Whammy.
All right, so it's going to be 13-11, which is very close, and Eric doesn't have Jane for this round. So, I mean, this is a very very close game.
Oh yeah, look at this. That's crazy to me. Zach is fucking clawing for his life right now.
Yeah, and I think he's in a good position, right? Like
Yeah.
if the game ended right now, he's got 6 and Eric's got 2. So,
So yeah, Eric's got to do something really big with his first activation. All right, who's the Doom Prophecy going on to? It's the last round. It's the last round. It's got to go on to somebody, right?
yeah,
Okay, it's getting flipped.
yeah, he's going to pay it on Valkyrie.
Okay. So what does that?
I
What does
think
that mean? She gets
Sif is
now.
a bit more survivable. Yeah.
She gets 8 dice on her builders. And then Warrior of Legend. She gets 2 8 dice Warrior of Legends.
Yeah, I think she just looks Logan right in the eyes and tries to hit him as hard as she can here.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe even maybe she really spikes and she one shots him and then gets a charge at someone else too.
And yes, maybe gets to swipe into Avalanche or somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's also got a spender that she can flurry into attacks as well. So I think it's tough. But if it were me, I would play Doomed and I would just look at Logan and do my best and get him, or maybe get him and someone else.
Yeah. I think you definitely have to go with Logan. And then you just hope that Juggernaut flubs on some dice. Basically,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. You know, yeah, he's got a lot of work he has to do here, but he's going to go into Logan to start, and I think
Okay.
that's the right call.
Okay, yeah, he's Warrior of Legends. I know how to start that word, but I don't know how to end. Woo!
All
Look at
right,
that
so
go.
that's showing 6 right now. He almost got him.
6. Yeah, he's blocking 1.
Yeah, he almost got the one shot there. Uh,
Woo!
so
But
he can throw.
basically anybody. Oh no,
Yeah,
no, her throw is only size 2.
I think you have to throw Avalanche into Logan just to burn the brace here.
Does? Oh yes, he does have brace.
Yeah, you want to kill this brace because that's going to be the way Lizard potentially does damage later on in the round. So I think you want to
Yeah.
burn this brace. Um, he's also got a Warrior Legend spender that maybe gives him
A flurry.
a flurry. Um,
Is
yeah,
this one of those ones that the flurry has to go into the same person? No, no, it is not. So yeah, yeah. So now you use the second action to try and flurry. This is a 10 dice physical attack.
yeah, it's a big attack. Yeah, I mean, you could. So what you could do is take the risk. You throw this kind of attack into Avalanche or something, and then hope you get greedy and give the flurry into Logan.
I mean, I think you do it because right now you're really looking at okay. So he's definitely gonna spender. Who he spenders into? That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I would really love to see him try to burn Brace here because I think Lizard is gonna need to have some damage at some point here, but that's okay. I think. Oh, maybe he's even looking at Mystique here. Goodness.
Oh mercy! I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I look. I'm all in favor of taking the greediest line. I'm not sure. He might be spending in a Mystique and just hoping he gets that trigger. That's
I
awesome.
mean, crit wild is not terribly difficult trigger to get on 10 dice. You know what I mean?
I think he
Ooh,
missed it.
I say that and he missed it. Oh no.
And Mystique's gonna live on one as well. Or no?
She
Okay, she
blocks
dies.
3. She takes because of Warrior of Legend.
Oh yeah, he must have legended it. Yeah.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, he must have Warrior of Legend.
Oh, she really wanted that flurry. Uh, all right. So leaving Logan on one is probably
What
not the best
do
outcome
you
here.
do you not get the? Oh, they turn into hits for
Yeah.
each crit and wild. Oh, you can't just turn it into whatever. Okay, well,
Yeah, that was definitely the greediest option, but I think it's a fair that's a fair option to take when you're in this kind of position.
yeah,
But
you're
yeah,
getting
now
squeezed for sure.
Logan is just gonna tee off into Lizard here. It looks like.
Yeah. So he doesn't get the I'm not very nice dice, but he does. I think he's doing the throw.
Yeah, the nice thing here is you can throw Lizard away and then place, which also gets Logan a lot further away from the action, hopefully with a couple cubes.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
This
he's
is
hitting. Oh, he's beaming.
yeah.
Okay,
This
he's
is
gonna
the
hit Valkyrie
spender.
first.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, and she just doesn't get to roll dice into. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Okay. This is 2 blocks. What's going on here? I did not.
So Lizard blocked it. Logan is gonna place now, and I think Logan is eyeing up another spender to go into Lizard and Toad here.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I think you have a really good way of removing a couple models here.
Yeah. Geometry, math. Do. Okay, so it is surprising though that I guess the thought here is that Sif is really just going to want to punch people, and Lizard and Toad are the ones who are going to be making points. So that's why he's doing
Toad,
this
Toad
instead of
is
going
on.
into Sif.
Oh, Toad is on Logan's team here. So why on earth was he measuring that?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
it's getting
Oh,
late.
he's trying to be out of
Oh,
three. I saw
out
it.
of three. Okay,
Didn't get it,
yes. Okay, yeah. Oh, he didn't get it? Is that what you said?
and he didn't get the. Oh goodness, yeah. He's not going to be very happy about how he placed there. Yeah, I don't know. I would have preferred throwing,
Good plan.
like doing the
Yeah.
throw attack in the Lizard, because I don't think you really needed to do anything to Valkyrie here. Like, she already
Uh,
activated. She's not scoring and she's injured. So I think
yeah.
the priority is to get Lizard. There was sort of no reason to beam at Valkyrie there.
Yeah, do the throw, hopefully get him into this crate over here, and then and then spend him afterwards.
Yeah, well, he's gonna get, regardless,
Oh yeah.
he's gonna get the damage through here.
He's gonna get him 3 with a pierce into 0 blocks. Yeah, yeah, kill his own model if that rules allow. Oh, Nobility, you would have removed the stun instead of healing? Hmm. That's not a terrible plan. Okay, so then what is Wolverine doing? Is he picking up both of these things? Okay, yeah. And then he's healing factoring for 2. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to lose
Huh.
steam. It's getting late for me.
So
Huh?
he just played Do You Know Who I Am on Jugs, because you can play that on
Oh.
Logan's activation. So he's gonna
Yeah.
just get out of there. That is interesting. So okay, so he's trying to make Sif have to really work to get cubes back, and
Mm.
yeah, Asgard is sitting there with Sif and Wong, who need to go get some cubes and flip some points, which is a
Yeah, that's a tough ask.
it's not the situation you want Wong in.
Or is it? Or is it? Look at it. We're gonna see some 8 damage punch from Wong.
Yeah, I don't know what you do here. Even if
I mean, you
you
probably just take out Juggernaut right in front of you.
I know the problem is, even if you take out Juggernaut, that's just not enough to win you the game. That gets you 2 cubes, and then I think Zach murders Wong and has 3 cubes and 3 points here.
Uh, yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's it was interesting back in round 2, sort of seeing some of those lines that Zach had to bring the game back in round 3 and 4, and it's really played out that way.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I did really enjoy the ploy um of killing what's her name first, Jane first, because after Jane is dead,
Mhm.
you're the damage threats over on Eric's side of the map are yeah. Now that I think about it more, I think you are exactly right in that this is a more scenario focused team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see the light. I see the light, Curtis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would have been a very different game if you decided to play something like, Thor, Jane, Bill, Valkyrie. Even I don't know if Valkyrie's the right choice, but where you're threatening multiple size 4 throws of Jugs into his team, and
Mm, mm.
you're almost always guaranteeing prio, and then maybe even run the Thor leadership and have some heals for, like, you get a lot of healing from the crisis and stuff. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a very different choice. I think the choice that Eric brought was not, he did really well, and he was probably a few rolls away from just winning the game on round 3. So it's
Yeah.
not like it's a bad choice. It's just a very different option.
True. Yeah. I wonder what this small movement tool is for.
Yeah, so this is clever. He's trying to see if Sif can charge and then get that pursuit or whatever that trigger the follow up one she
Oh,
has where
true.
she can advance.
Hit wild, I believe.
Yeah, but
Oh,
something
crit
like that.
wild.
She's not quite getting there by the looks of it.
Mm-mm.
There's
Yeah.
probably an angle she could go beside Jugs, but yeah, I don't know.
So charge, kill Jugs in one hit, slide through, then kill Toad in one hit. I like the line.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Is it a move towards? Gosh, I've played so much Medusa, and that, I mean, I did get 2 flurries when I played a game earlier today, but that is not an easy trigger to get.
No.
This song is too slow. I don't think people can hear the music anyways.
No, just you.
Just me. A one
Yeah,
man.
well,
A one man show.
I think this is the life he leads here. He's got to take out Jugs, take out Toad, advance again, flip a point. I don't know. I don't even know if that's all legal because of injured models, but here we are. That roll's not gonna help.
Yeah, not gonna cut it. I mean, it's gonna do some damage, which is nice, but it's not going to get the job done.
Yeah, so he'll do 1 to Jugs. He'll take another swing into Juggernaut with Swordswoman here. So try to do a little more.
Not inconceivable that she gets it with Swordswoman.
Yeah, she'd need a few crits.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's not going to do it.
Oh, yeah. She would also need Juggernaut to not roll like an animal.
Yeah, so Jugs will take another one in that Sif. So yeah, I think here, Wong just gets taken out, but they might even just be calling it now.
Yeah, maybe. You gotta wait for the wiggles.
Yeah,
the hand wiggles. You know what I mean? Where they're doing the mouse. Oh, and the wiggles, and then the wiggle over there. Oh, there's some wiggles from Eric's mouse. We don't want to hop in prematurely.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
Actually, it would be probably wise to find out where they are.
They're over in the TTS League server.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So this means that Waylon is going to be playing Brotherhood at PAX now. Which is fun. I love those little kind of bets. That's so fun.
That's really funny.
Ah, yes, the old double slide.
All right, yeah, Jugs runs to the corner.
Good job, Jugs.
Very brave.
I mean, he's a bad guy. What are you gonna expect? This is Charles's brother who never went to college. Yeah, get in there, Wong. Show him what's what. Yes, please. Karate chop that frog. Yes, do it.
Yeah, at this point, you just gotta kill someone who's been really annoying, and I think Toad is a good choice for that.
Whenever I'm at the point in which I know I'm going to lose, at this point in the game, I just try to do cool shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I get it.
Get him, Wong. Get him, Wong. Show him what's what.
Wong's gonna roll like 3 crits here, I believe.
I believe.
He's gonna just spike it.
Oh. It was Toad who was gonna roll well. Ooh. What a plot twist. What a plot twist. In this
What a
situation, we still have a two threat being successful, so it's a win. It's a win in our books.
this is one of those games that it just went so sideways for Eric. Oh
Yeah. I
man,
would
poor guy.
I would be interested in hearing. We're gonna keep this interview portion short because this game is running real long as it is. But I'd be interested to see when it turns sideways. I imagine it's when his leader died, but we'll see. We'll see what he has in mind.
Great. Well, let's jump in there.
Yeah. Let's go jump in there. Where there it is.
I shouldn't have bumped her with Juggernaut. I should have just left her there on one and let Juggernaut, bump her the next round or something.
I was surprised that you actually bumped into Valk because it gave her the power to throw and flip.
Yeah, that was something too. I really debated like how much is that extra power going to matter. And I just didn't contemplate that as well as I should have. He should have just slid over there. Like he had all the range to go over there and just slide safely, onto the point and not deal with her. Because then she ran and flipped the middle, right? And that's what changed it from 6-2 to 7-1. So yeah, that was not smart on his point.
Okay, hello. How are y'all?
Doing well.
Oof.
Yeah, good.
Put on a show, huh?
Doing well, but I'm sweating.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a hell of a game. Okay, so it is getting late, so we'll keep this brief for everybody's sake. I just have a few questions. So Eric, I mean, like, what a freaking game, dog! Like, I thought the whole game was so crazy. And I know that from the outside in, it was very easy to look and see that probably to kind of assume that you were having an easy time. But obviously, the end result would say that you weren't. What was your feeling inside the game, and when did you feel those like wheels start to come off and the lead start to slip away from you?
Well, I think I kind of that last turn with the Valkyrie activation with Doom Prophecy was. I got a little greedy going for Mystique on the second attack. I was hoping to get the crit Wild Flurry back into Logan to do the 1 point of damage because it feels real bad to do 10 dice into 1 health bottle,
Right.
I think it's like just under a 60% chance to actually get the crit Wild, which I did not think about to begin with. So.
Yeah, on 10 dice, it's I'm sure
it's very tempting. It's very tempting. I felt like I had to get 2 on her activation, 2 models down, and then I felt like I was going to be in a pretty good spot. But Brace still being active, even if I had the 3rd power, I couldn't have gotten Logan with the throw.
I see.
And then it was a tight game throughout. I think the turn prior, I was expecting to hopefully score 3. The whole avalanche play was very well done to asteroid him over and disrupt this a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
that was clever. I love that play. Okay, I do have a question about that cheeky little Wong fallback. Is that something that you had planned, or was that a spontaneous, aha, got him moment?
It was a little spontaneous. I think so. A lot of times with Wong, like you're trying to feed Jaina power on turn 1 so she can charge. I thought about giving Sif the power to pick up and charge, and then I was like, I think I'd just rather have the Wong have the extract back here.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he had enough power, like I thought about it when he was going to get a 10, about drawing Logan even further out than he wanted to be. I don't know whether or not that was the smartest play, because then Logan did get his rerolls back up. He only had to really waste 1 action to walk back, because he got the attack and then he walked back, so he was still kind of in it. So I don't know. I mean, it's debatable, but it was fun.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really clever making Wolverine waste one of those actions, and he had to basically walk back into range 3 of his friends in order to be relevant for the next round. Yeah, so I thought it was very good. Okay, so Zach, congratulations on the win. I thought you played a really cool game. I think I guess like the same kind of question. How did it feel on the other side of it when you were looking at the scoreboard? It said 5-11.
That was tough. When it said 5-11, we talked about, I think just before you guys hopped in, that I had Juggernaut slide into Valkyrie when I didn't really need to, and that cost me a point that round,
Mm.
or at least an opportunity. It would have been contested instead. When it said 11-5, I was really sweating. I wasn't sure that I was gonna have enough outs to get back into the game. Um, up that fallback play really disrupted the whole plan that I had for Logan that round. I
Hmm.
was really hoping he was going to get to go take down Wong and then immediately flip back and hit Lady Sif and take that point that she had flipped that round.
Hmm.
So that really messed up the momentum that I was hoping he was going to have. So when it was 11-5, I felt like I was in pretty rough shape, and it was going to take a little bit of luck, especially on some of these pay to flips, and some people to just do a little bit more work. I think Juggernaut going over and being able to pop Mighty Thor. She only had a couple of health left, but him being able to go over there and actually finish that, like, I just really needed a few things in a row to go well.
Mm.
The asteroid M I was really trying to hold on to as long as I could. I felt good that Mystique and Avalanche both had enough power to kind of go either direction. And so I was really just waiting to see how Lizard handled that round, and if he consolidated the middle like he did, or if he tried to run over to the side where Avalanche and Toad were. I was really hoping to get 4 attacks between Mystique and Avalanche into Lizard to see if I could do anything with it. But then, that ended up not really working out.
Hmm.
Like Eric already said, I think Valkyrie not being able to finish off Logan there was really where I had an opportunity to get back into it. With the beam, I didn't place well enough to get the re-rolls on the follow-up into Lizard, but got lucky that Logan rolled well there anyways.
Hmm.
So if Logan had died, I don't know that I had enough gas there to get back into it. But that was a tough choice, and I think he made the smart play at the time to try and get the flurry off of Mystique into Logan. And I mean,
Yeah.
I think you rolled 9 or 10 successes on that. Like, it was an incredible roll.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
missed that one
Just
wild.
none of them were wild. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody can blame you for that kind of on 10 dice to get those two faces is like super likely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one last question, which is the decision and then we'll let Curtis get his questions in. So that decision to go with Juggernaut at the end, or excuse me, to go with Juggernaut in order to finish off um, Jane after she had already activated. What went into that? Because Juggernaut, like I think you'll hear us talk about it in when we were casting it. Juggernaut could have done that at any point during the activation, and doing that really left models like Avalanche and Wolverine kind of blown in the breeze as far as like what they were going to be able to how safe they were. So what was it that went in through your head to make him to specifically have that be your first activation rather than somebody else?
You talking about when Juggernaut went and dazed Jane and took the cubes back?
Yes.
Like that round?
Yeah.
So one of the big things for me at that time was I don't believe Wong had activated that round, and I felt like I had a very short window to get in there and deal the damage I needed to take those off of Jane and get her off of the board. And in kind of evaluating who had power and could get in range, I really felt like I I didn't have the I didn't have really what I wanted with Mystique to be able to asteroid aim and go over there.
Mm.
And with Jane having to, I was just trying to pick, like, we're gonna have another Luke Pinata, and who's most likely to survive as long as possible. And so I thought, like, okay, if I throw Mystique over there directly in range of Lady Sif, we're just gonna have this continually like spiraling. trading back and forth this pinata. And so I felt like if Juggernaut could get over there and he could take it, he still had 7 health left, I believe, at that time. And I
Mhm.
thought he could for sure survive the round and hopefully be in a good spot in the next round as well. So it was just about like who can survive as long as possible
Okay.
holding these. And he was what I went with.
Okay, yeah, I buy it. I buy it. I like that. I did not consider the Wong, the threat of Wong healing her for 2 and causing mischief like that. Okay, great. All right, great. Well, so Curtis, do you have any last minute curiosities or out by the ways?
Yeah, just for Zach, maybe you could describe what your ideal game plan is into Inhumans.
Asking for a
What would I
friend.
do in Inhumans?
In detail, as much
No
as you feel
reason.
comfortable for.
I hope I don't pull any sort of F. That's my game plan. Let's not pull something shenanigan-y.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Good to know. Thank you. Great game, guys. That was awesome to watch.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I guess our competitors, y'all have any thing y'all want to plug or any kind of last minute things before we cut the stream off?
I'm pretty good.
All
I'm
right.
good too. Great game, man. I mean, you played a
Yeah, you
phenomenal
too.
game. Again, I felt like I was really climbing out of a deep hole there at 11-5. So you played a really great game. I loved how you handled turn 1 with stuff. It was not what I expected, but you handled it really well. I thought you played a great game. So hats off to you.
Yeah.
You too,
What
sir.
what a great game. What a great game. And thank y'all both for so much for letting us stream it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
All right, I'm gonna cut off the stream. All right, everybody in stream, thanks so much for stopping by and for chatting and watching and stuff. Y'all have a great night, and we will see you on Sunday for a very spicy Liam Watt versus Curtis game. That one's gonna be good. So stay tuned. Okay, bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Stop streaming.